Hey, Steve. We're going to meet my parents to tell them about the wedding and you're suddenly gone? Something urgent? Are you so nervous that you got a stomachache? What's wrong?
No, that's my word. Give me a break.
What do you mean? Did I do something?
Huh? How can you play dumb after showing me something like that? I can't believe you don't notice anything.
Huh? Wait a minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop laughing and tell me what you didn't like.
How can you not understand? I seriously cringed.
If I did something, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're fine. It's so normal for you that you don't even notice. Then let me tell you. I left because it was too old and I cringed.
Old? Are you talking about my parents' house? Are you saying that my parents' house is so old that you cringed and left?
That's right. You don't understand unless I tell you every single time. I knew if you grow up in such a shabby house, your imagination becomes shabby and you lose the sense of a normal human.
It's true that my parents' house is old because my grandpa also lived there when he was young. But that doesn't mean you can talk like that. And you're gone for that reason?
I'm telling you, it might be nothing for you, but it's a matter of life and death for me. I don't want to be in that old house, and of course I don't want to become your family. It's over. No marriage.
What are you saying? What's wrong with you, Steve?
It's easy. If people see that house, they'll want to go home. I don't know how you live in that old house. It's about to collapse. I mean, it looks completely abandoned.
It's true that the house is old, and some parts are falling apart, but leading it to break off an engagement? That's crazy.
You're the one who's crazy.
I'm serious.
You know, I'm the CEO. Have you forgotten my position? It's too embarrassing to have a woman who is poor and lives in a shabby house as my wife. I can't introduce such women in high society. People would think I'm not a good judge of character, and it would be bad for my public image. Above all, it's hard to be a part of a poor family. They're definitely going to bum off.
Why do you say such terrible things? It's a precious house with lots of memories. Besides, it's not like my family is poor.
Huh? You guys are absolutely poor. You live in a shabby house. Rich people live in a much nicer houses. We, the rich people, value our private time. That's why I can't stand to live in a house like this.
I'm saying we're not poor.
Whatever you say, it was shabby. Which means you're poor. It's no use lying to me. Understood? That's how it is, period.
It's true you're the president's son, and now you are the president. I can understand that my parents' house looks old, but you're breaking off an engagement just because of that? That's insane.
It means that the world you and I live in is different. You approached me because you thought you could get rich, right? Live in a beautiful house, have luxuries beyond your level, make me support your parents. Poor people can't earn enough even though you work hard, you know. You were dreaming of what you would do when you could spend my money, huh? I knew it. You poor people are so nasty.
I wasn't planning like that.
Well, this is the reality. It's no use trying hard to hold them back. The moment I realized you wanted my money, I cringed. I'll have to say goodbye to the poor lady who dreamed of being rich.
How can you say such a terrible thing? You really suck.
I can't help you. Why don't you look in the mirror and say that instead of telling me? Well, I'm sorry you couldn't get rich. I think it's a good idea to rebuild your parents' house before you find a new guy. It may be tough with your meager income, but good luck.
Stop it. Just because my parents' house is old, don't assume I'm trying to use you to get rich, or I'm poor and tell me terrible things. I'm glad I found out you were such a jerk before we got married. I don't want to marry you.
You're upset because I found out you were trying to use my money? I'm not the one who is horrible. You're the one who's crazy. I'm acting normal.
That's not true. I don't think I could have made it work if I had married you. Maybe it's a good thing we end here.
How could you say that to me? After being upset, now you admit the fact? Why don't you complain to your parents who live in such an old house? Well, before you complain, you should fix the house. I don't think poor people have that kind of money, though.
It's none of your business. You're a stranger now, so don't mess with me.
Whatever. You poor bastard. You should regret for being abandoned. Don't make me pissed. You'll see. Hey, how are you? Poor girl who failed to become rich. You're too poor that you had to sell your phone.
What is it? You're annoying.
Oh, you haven't sold it, even though you're poor? Well, I'm sure you're going to be selling it soon. I'm glad I got in touch with you before that.
Shut up. We've already called off the engagement, so don't reach me. I'll block you if you have nothing to tell me.
Don't say like that. You poor people are so small-minded. I was just trying to tease you a little. Don't get so angry. I just wanted to know what kind of poor life you're spending.
Huh? By the way, I heard that you started dating some company president's daughter right after you broke up with me.
Hey, how do you know that? Well, that's none of your business anymore.
That rumor seems to be all over. I just happened to hear it from a friend.
A rumor that a poor woman failed to become rich? I've heard that poor people and country folks can't afford to spend money on entertainment, so all they do is gossip, huh? You guys knew about us so quickly, so your friend is also poor?
Don't insult my friends. My friend who thought we were still together just happened to see you guys. She called me to ask if you were cheating.
What a nuisance. Well, she's right.
So you were dating her before you broke up with me?
Yup.
How dare you? You're making me angry again. That's why you broke off the engagement so suddenly? Because you had someone else after me?
Oh, come on, don't get mad. If you're going to be upset about yourself being so poor.
I'm glad my friend told me. Just you wait.
I don't know what you poor people are talking about. Hey, poor lady.
What now? You came to tease me again? Fine. I have something to tell you.
What is it? You want me to give you money? I'm the president of the company, and the living expense for a poor person is like a penny for me, or rather, it's not much to throw away. I don't have any money to give to a poor woman who wants to be a millionaire, though.
You can speak like that for now. You're going to have a hard time earning even that small amount of money from now on.
What do you mean?
Your client, Tube Company, is going to terminate the contract with your company.
What are you talking about? Tube Company is our major client. If that happened, we'll go bankrupt.
You don't believe me, do you? Well, just stay carried away. Enjoy your few remaining moments of being rich.
I don't believe a word a poor person says. It's really funny how poor people lie like that. Hey, what is this?
What's going on?
Like you said, Tube Company said they're going to terminate the contract.
Oh, that's a problem.
Huh? It is your fault?
I don't know. I told you in advance, didn't I?
So that means you did it. But how could a poor woman do that? You told something to the president. Damn it. The way you poor people do are too shitty. It's a horrible thing for poor people to be able to do anything just because they have nothing to lose.
Your words are more shitty than mine. I didn't say anything. Don't be rude. I didn't do anything, so will you stop making accusations?
Of course you've done something. There's no way my business partner would cut me off for no reason. Besides, you knew in advance that they were going to terminate. If you didn't do it, then who did it?
Let me tell you, my dad did it.
Your dad? Even your parents are poor, right? No way he could do it. How can a great tube company be moved by one poor person's story?
I never said they were poor. You just misunderstood. My dad is a great person. He has money.
Don't tell such an obvious lie. How can a great person live in such a shabby house? Rich people live in mansions.
Well, I haven't shown it to you yet, but he has a villa next city. We live in that old house because it's filled with our memories. And the reason we haven't renovated it is because there are some drawings which I drew on the wall when I was little. You can't buy memories, right? We've built a villa, but we mainly live in that house.
Are you sure about that? Then you asked your dad to tell something to Tube Company?
I mean, my dad is the managing director of that company. I told him about you since you judged us poor because the house was old and we broke off our engagement and the fact that you were cheating. Then he goes, "Who's the boss? Who would do such a thing?" He was furious. When I told him the name of your company, we were surprised to find out that it was his business partner. He immediately terminated the contract.
Oh no. Tube Company is one of our biggest clients, accounting for 60% of our business. If they did that, our company would go bankrupt. Do you know what you've done? Your selfishness will make my company's employees suffer. Can you take the responsibility for that?
Why don't you say that to the mirror instead of me? It's all your fault. You deserve it. For making fun of me like that.
I'm so sorry. Can you ask your dad to stop the termination?
No, I can't because I'm poor. You said so yourself that a poor person's story won't move a great company.
Are you kidding me? I'll apologize for calling you a poor person. I understand you're angry, but you don't have to go this far.
No, you don't understand anything.
Rebecca, please. If I don't do something, my company will go bankrupt. I'm so sorry. So please, reconsider cutting off business with us.
If you insist so much, talk to my dad directly.
You must be Steve. I'm Rebecca's dad, David. Mr. David, I'm really sorry about what happened with Rebecca. I'm sorry I misunderstood and called you poor, and I'm sorry I cheated on her. Please forgive me and not terminate the business. Rebecca is right to be angry, but you don't have to take the anger into anything, especially to business matters. I understand that your daughter is important, but you don't have to go that far. Rebecca is right. You don't understand anything. Excuse me. I'm the one who is the most angry at you for making fun of that house. My wife was against me keeping it, but I selfishly kept it because it's a family memory. Of course, I'm upset that my precious daughter is being mocked, but more than that, I'm upset that you made fun of our family's precious memories. Neither I nor my daughter will ever forgive you. We will never do business with your company again. Sir, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll change my mind and do my best from now on.
He's so angry that he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. No matter how much you apologize, it's useless. So please don't contact me anymore. I'll block you. Good luck.
Give me a break. I'm sorry. Hey.
Steve's company was officially made to terminate its contract with Tube Company. And it seemed that the company were in the red and went bankrupt. When it turned out that the bankruptcy was Steve's fault, his parents and relatives broke off the relationship with him, and no one helped him. Also, he was dumped by his girlfriend because of the bankruptcy. Currently, he is living in a shabby apartment, and he is managing to make ends meet while working part-time for a meager salary. He seems to be experiencing himself the life of poverty that he used to make fun of.
Mia, can you do me a favor? I need some dish soap and some toilet paper. Grab some on the way home. Oh, and also get me 20 pounds of rice, and cabbage, potatoes, pumpkins, and some Chinese cabbage too. Sorry, I know it's a lot, but I'm getting old and can't carry heavy stuff anymore. And when you're done, come over to the house and cook me lunch and dinner, please. Good morning. I'm gonna go grocery shopping this afternoon. Is that okay? Oh, but what about my lunch then? You gotta cook me dinner too, you know. But I gotta go to work. Huh? But I thought you quit. Huh? Your car. You never use it anymore. You've been home for like 2 weeks now. You quit your job, didn't you? You're a housewife now. Oh, actually, I work from home now. What? I can do most of my work on my computer, so I can work from home now. But I still got the same amount of work as before, so not sure if I have time to be a housewife just yet. Oh, I see. Yeah. Whatever. Look, if you stay home all day long then, just help me, okay? I know you've got time. What? But... Wait, I know. You got a demotion, didn't you? They don't even need you at the office anymore, huh? Poor you. You must be really bad at your job. That's not it at all. More than half of our employees are working from home now. Nothing's really changed. It's still business as usual. Stop making excuses. You're so useless. My son deserves better than this. Just do as I say, got it? Come on, let's go. I can't. I've got to work. Just do it. Got it? Sorry, but I can't. I've got to go. Hey! Mia, where are my groceries? You never came over yesterday. What's going on? I need you to do laundry, too. Come over now. Sorry, but I can't make it today. Why not? I've got an online meeting today. Huh? What's that? It's for work. We're gonna have a meeting online. What? You're still saying that? Stop lying. I'm not. You just stay home all day long. What meeting do you have to attend, huh? Do as I say. Just ask someone else to fill in for you. I can't. I'm part of the team, so I can't just not show up. I'm sorry, but I can't make it today. You just don't get it, do you? I'm your mother-in-law, and you're a housewife. It's your job to help me out. Like I said, I'm not a housewife. Stop making excuses. You stay home all day long. You're a housewife. Just come over now. The meeting is starting. I gotta go. Mia! Excuse me? I'm not done talking to you. My son provides for you. Don't forget that. Come over to the house right now. You know what? I'm coming over right now. If you don't do as I say, I'm gonna tell my son to divorce you. You just watch. Mia, I've had it up to here with you. I went all the way to your house the other day, but you just locked yourself in your room. Who do you think you are, huh? Answer me. Good evening to you, too. You really did it this time. What are you talking about? I'm done talking to you. Please talk to your son. What? Why? I'm talking to you, Mia. I'm gonna block you now. What? Hey!
Mom, I'll take it from here.
Rob, why did you marry her? Your wife is out of control. You know you can come home any time, right? Why don't you leave her?
Listen, you know my company does business with Mia's, right?
Huh? Yes, I guess.
Yeah, we're in the same industry.
Oh, okay. But she quit her job, right? Why does that matter? Look, we gotta talk about what to do with her. She's a housewife now. She has to act like one.
She didn't quit.
Huh?
Like she told you, she works from home now. And the thing is, I work from home now too.
What? Oh no, you got a demotion too? Why don't you just get a better job? I know, we can ask your dad to help you out.
You're not listening to me. Lots of people work from home now. It helps companies save costs, it lets employees spend more time with their families, and we still get the same amount of money. We both choose to work from home, okay? And it's not that easy, you know. But a few days ago,
Huh?
when we were having that online meeting, you came barging into our house, and we had to delay the meeting because of you.
Huh?
Mia was right in the middle of her presentation when you came in.
Wait, what?
And what you said to her? All you do is stay home all day long! You're a housewife! Do as I say! Don't talk back to me! If you don't do as I say, I'm gonna tell my son to divorce you!
Huh?
We all heard you yelling at her.
What?
That day, I was in the office. I was so embarrassed. My colleagues told me not to worry about it, but still. And another thing. How did you get into our house? I never gave you a key.
Huh?
I locked the door when I left for the office that day. So how did you get in? Huh? Tell me.
Last time I was over there, I found the spare key in the shelf and...
What? You mean the one in our bedroom? What were you doing in our bedroom?
I just wanted a spare key. You never gave me one, so...
I didn't give you one because I don't want you coming into my house like that.
But, it wouldn't hurt, right? Like what if there's an emergency of some sort?
Are you serious? Whatever. We already changed the locks, so...
What?
You're paying for the repairs. I'll talk to Dad about it later.
What? Wait.
And another thing. We're moving soon.
What?
Yes, we both work from home now, so we can't have you barging into our house like that anymore.
What? I'd never do that.
It's too late.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? You don't have to move. I'll be good.
I don't trust you. And my boss said it was a good idea too.
But we live so close.
Yeah, that's the problem. Needless to say, we're not telling you our new address.
What?
One last thing. Don't ever harass her like that again.
What?
You heard me. We're done here. Don't contact us directly anymore. If you want something, go through Dad. I'm gonna block you now.
Wait! We moved out a few days later. Rob's father kept a close eye on her. Everything went according to plan. We no longer had to worry about her barging into the house. It was such a relief. According to my father-in-law, these days she spends most of her time complaining about me, and she was trying all kinds of things to find out where we live. Her husband was getting pretty sick of her. He said he was thinking about leaving her soon. Oh well, not my problem.